and hey there, and welcome to Shit Show Saturday, where I come on and tell you a little bit about my shit show. well, um, oh look, my wife already said hi. That's awesome. Okay, she's been out in the yard making it amazing. By the way, I feel like we live in a resort, even though she laughs at me, but I'm like, seriously, I am amazed. So, many of you who've been listening know that we moved into a house in January, but we have, well, a good thing, we have a lot of shade, so we have a bunch of big trees in the backyard where they like oaks and maples, and it's good, but they cover the yard, so there's not much of a chance that real grass will grow. So we've decided to kind of change things up and actually put fake grass out there. And then some, pebbles and stuff. Anyways, amazing. My wife, Paula, is amazing in how she's setting it out. We can joke around. We're like, you're like everything. She was like pre-med, so we're like, you're kind of almost a doctor. She worked at Waffle House, and she went to Waffle House school or college. I don't know. I'm like, dude, see, so you're a cook, you're a manager, you're almost a doctor. Hey, you're a landscape artist. So all these things, and I'm like, check it out. And I am kind of frustrated, and well, basically I cannot do what I used to do as far as like getting out there and moving things or helping out. So sometimes I'm like, dude, I'm like a bum. I don't do anything. But that is something I'm working through, and realize, you know what? There's a time and a place for everything, and I appreciate that didn't go. The things that have happened, well, the things that I'm learning. So, and I appreciate that I'm alive. I am here. So, many of you know that I had an accident, a cycling accident, about 5 years ago, and they gave me a 5% chance to live. But 10 days later, I woke up. And so one thing, well, I'll tell you first. There was, I don't even know how you describe it. Oh, I'll just say there was a gentleman in my mastermind who I YouTube mastermind that I'm a part of, that I was able to learn and grow and keep getting encouragement from. But about April, a guy, Jake Alvin, joined. Here, let me show you. There we go. So he joined, and he was always such a very positive guy. Like, he was, I think, a shop teacher at school, and so he was, 37, and he was almost a few weeks shy of his 1-year wedding anniversary. Well, he passed away on Monday from complications due to COVID. So, it's very much a, shocker. That's putting it mildly. But I just want to let you know, here, let's point the right way, Jake. He was a fantastic guy. He was a shop teacher at a high school, taught kids, and he was very inspiring and making YouTube videos and everything. Like, he was in it. And so, and I was, encouraged by some things he said. I'm like, man, that's pretty awesome. I'm very thankful, number one, that I got to even know him. But be encouraged and supported and uplifted by him. So thank you, Jake. It was awesome. But it caused me to stop and think, which I kind of do a lot, but it caused me to really think back to my own accident. Like, I just happened to live, and I am thankful, but I'm like, it's crazy. You never know when your time is up, just like that, and it's over. So basically, I just want to take some time to say, you never know when your time is up, but you never know when your life will be over. So I just want to really try to put it across. If you have something to do, go do it. If you have something to say it. Like, one thing funny, in the hospital, I came up with 3 things that I want to base my life off. So 1, live life up every day in every way. Do it. Number 2, surround yourself with amazing people. So whether that is your family, which I was very fortunate, I had almost kind of cut them off because of differences with my life, but they came into my life and have supported me. And speaking of family, talk about my wife, I never, ever thought I would find anyone. I thought I was alone. I'm like, there we go. But Paula is coming to my life and changed it. So incredible. So, and 3rd, do shit that matters. Like, whatever you do, and if you're going to spend that time, make sure it matters. Whether it matters to you, matters to those around. Like, for me, I actually do this crazy show, but to me, it's my job. I want to make it something I do, because that was, how do you say, a thing for me to struggle with, and I still do. It's like, so many times you base, your worth on what you do. Like, even when you're talking to somebody and introducing yourself, you're like, oh, so what do you do? Oh, I'm not allowed to work. I'm disabled. Like, there's more to it than that. So my mom, I remember in the hospital, she told me, she's like, most people have to die before anybody says anything nice about them. She's like, you get to be alive and see it and hear it, and that, it's a real thing. So for Jake, watching all this happen, I'm like, I'm very glad that people are saying the nice things about him, because they're true. He was very encouraging and supportive. He did go out there and help people out. And it just reminds me, hey, I want to be like him. I want to go out and support, help, and encourage people. I want to help and encourage all the people I come across, even if it's just on Facebook or YouTube. Like, I want to help you, help encourage, support, inspire you to do stuff. Like, to do things that matter. Know that you can get out there and, whether it's accomplish your dreams or do whatever, for me, playing guitar or writing music, it can happen. Making videos, like, it's a real thing. Maybe you're not awesome, but you got to start somewhere. but start where you are and move forward. So that is one thing I will say. Thank you so much for taking the time. Check this out. And just remember, if you have something to say, please say it. One thing I've tried to do that I'm kicking up again is write a thank you note every day. So I know it may sound cheesy, but just kind of give myself accountability. Tell somebody, whether it's through email or messaging or physically handwriting, let them know the coffee, the barista, tell them, thank you for making this is fantastic. Or like the lady at the grocery store who stocks my coffee beans. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's her job, but that's not the point. I am thankful for her doing that. And pretty much just change your mindset and how you think about it and realize, you know what? Stop and look around. I am thankful for the things that have come into my life. I am thankful for my wife. I'm like, that may sound silly, but I'm like, I thought my life was over. But then I meet this lady along a golf cart path because I cannot drive anymore because of my brain injury. So, but 15-mile-per-hour golf cart, that's okay. But I'm thankful that on my walking my little pup Survivor, I was able to see her. And then a week later meet her. But just, and I'm still trying to do this, by the way, but stopping and looking and realizing the things around you that are going on that you were thankful for. So when one of my friends said, attitude of gratitude, that is true. Live that way. Write down the things that you're thankful for. Write those thank you notes. I had these funny little banana cards. I love them. But they're like, hey, thanks a bunch. And it matters. Like, just because, especially for me, I'm a words of affirmation girl. I don't know if you've ever heard the 5 love languages, but I definitely was surrounded by all that. But anyways, I'm a words of affirmation girl. I love affirmation. Encouragement, that means the world to me. Really excites me, pumps me up, gets me going. So, and I tend to give out that as well. But just remember, stop, look around, and remember there's amazing things around you. And remember, you matter, your story matters, and you belong here. Thank you. Cheers.